And until the end of that battle, this unit gets 15k attack. Also, if your order zone has 3 or more bases, then this unit also gains a critical. Heroes are a deck that we release in set 6, and it is possibly the deck that I have wanted to play for the longest time in CurlyHairedVanguard Overdress, even though I know I say that for every single deck, but this time I actually have proof, because I've actually been playing this deck the most since it's come out, and I actually haven't even been playing Barrow as much as I've been playing this deck. This is my go-to deck lately, especially for locals, and I love this deck. I've wanted to talk about this deck for a long time, but there was the whole errata issue, which we'll get into, and then there was the fact that we're getting robust in set 8, so I decided to wait until now to talk about it, even though I'm going to have to talk about it again in set 9, because we actually get a brand new hero. But nonetheless, I love heroes, if it wasn't obvious from the fact that I have these sleeves, and also this deck box. I'm at least a huge fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh version of heroes, so it is no shocker that I love the Vanguard iteration of heroes just as much. Let's go over my list. Galactic B heroes are mainly known for 2 things. They're known for being able to have 4 attacks by swapping out rear guards in one column to get an additional 4th attack, and also in just being really tanky. In general, they're kind of the perfect balance, I think, between offense and defense. They can very easily get a lot of shield value. They can hit some pretty good numbers, especially with 4 attacks. We've even got power and a crit on a Vanguard, and they can also check a lot of triggers easily because of the way that they thin out the deck, which means both on the offensive and defensive side, they're very good, as they can check heals very often, and they can check crits very often, and they can also have triggers in hand very often. The things that let heroes do these are their 2 main cards in the base, and also the Foil here. Foil is a grade 1 that, after your Vanguard attacks, lets you switch units in a column to get an additional attack. Most of the heroes, and I should say specifically the cards in the hero deck, can actually hit some pretty decent numbers by themselves, not needing a booster. The base is a set order that the entire deck lives or dies by, and it allows you to thin out the deck, getting useful pieces to hand, as well as being able to use those pieces to call them out or to also be able to guard with. In general, I would say that heroes are a really good deck. A lot of people think that they're somewhere in tier 2. I generally disagree. I think heroes have a lot more potential to be somewhere in tier 1. They are missing a little bit of something to let them be able to compete with all the other tier 1 decks as easily, but I just feel like the deck just has way more potential and way more strength than some of the other tier 2 decks that we have at the moment. For the ride line, we're actually going to be using Short Rest Akurite because she's so cute and I love her so much. And I really don't like the B-Hero starter as much at all because it's a freaking baby. I liked it for a little bit because over Christmas, I got to meet my niece who was also in a similar sort of baby carriage thing as the art depicts. And I had a little bit of a soft spot for that card, so I don't actually hate it, but I'm going to use Akurite instead. It also doesn't really matter which starter you use unless you're playing something like the Capable Helper, which, spoiler alert, I am not in this build. Then we got ourselves the grade 1 Galactic B Hero, Architect Pasil, or as I like to call him, the Beaver Hero or the Gopher Hero. Then we've got the grade 2 Galactic B Hero, Wired Closton, or as I like to call him, the Wired Hero. This isn't really a good grade 2. I'm hoping we get a replacement for him because his skill isn't as great. You can feel free, if you want, experiment maybe putting a Combine Rusher here. There's a bit of a problem with this because you really want a hero on your grade 2 turn if you're going second. Otherwise, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Then finally, of course, we have the Galactic B Hero Unite Dianos, who I feel really partial to, even though I don't really like his horse-looking face. But his the Dianos is very similar to my last name, so feel very connected to this card. The Gopher Hero here says, when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, search your deck for up to 1 base card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Then, Continues on Rearguard Circle. During the battle, this unit boosted a big hero in its card name. This unit gets 5k attack. So he's a pretty decent booster at 13k. I don't play any other copies of this in the main deck. I wanted to, but I hate the fact that he's only when boosted. You really only boost with one column if you can. Typically, boosting is not something that you have the flexibility to do in this deck, though it does make the deck a lot better if you can hit those numbers. The skill, of course, to search the base is amazing, and you definitely have no choice but to play this. I try to be pretty lenient and specifically not be a dick about saying like, oh, you must play this in this deck, oh, you must do this. I want you to be able to build your own deck, have your own fun, but it is just way too good to not play this as your grade 1. You really need the base. Then we have the Wired hero here, who has a skill that says, act on Vanguard Circle. You can scout a B hero from your hand into your base and then draw a card. Then when this unit is moved to another Rearguard Circle during the battle phase, it gets 5k attack. Both of these skills, I'm going to be very honest with you, I rarely ever use and they're not very good. The second skill is only applicable if you're on Rearguard Circle. I don't play any of these in main deck. The problem being is that him getting 5k does make him equivalent to a lot of our other beaters, but if you ever get into a situation where there's only a column of these, that means that your first attack is not going to be as strong as it could be as opposed to a column of combined rushers, so on and so forth. So he is a little clunky to use sometimes. Also, his first skill to scout a hero and put it on the base to draw a card isn't really super useful, because often you don't want to get a hero out from your hand and put it into the base, because you're not generally rewarded for having heroes in base aside from the shield hero, who we'll discuss later on. Scouting is a mechanic that is unique to B heroes, and really you can just think about it as prison, where when a prison player plays prison, they put your card into prison. Instead, hero players put their own cards into the order zone. And from the order zone, they have a couple abilities that they can use that lets them either guard from the order zone or call out the unit from the order zone. So it just works somewhat like a second hand. For the grade 3s, we're going to be playing 3 copies of Unite Genos for our Persona rides, and then 3 copies of the brand new card that just came out, a Bent Robust from set 8. And again, like I mentioned, one of the reasons why I've waited so long to do this list. Bent Robust is possibly the best card that's ever come out for heroes, and it's strange that he doesn't have a hero name, because I feel like this card was designed with heroes in mind and possibly benefits heroes the most out of all the Brand Gate decks, in my opinion. He has 2 skills. The first skill says when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, counterblast 1, search your deck for up to 1 set order and reveal it. And if your order zone has a card with the same card name as that card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Then, when this unit attacks, yeah, there we go. Yes. So I switched over to YouTube. Twitch, I don't know. I don't really feel like streaming on Twitch. I feel like the discoverability on YouTube has worked out a lot better. In general, I've had a lot more fun streaming on YouTube, especially for, you know, Vanguard stuff. I've messed around with the settings for my camera last stream, and since then, it has been so obnoxious, and I regret it so much that we're definitely gonna have to fix that after this stream, but alright. It's finally got itself sorted out. But yeah, hey Pablo, hey Light, how you guys doing? I'm gonna be playing some Vanguard Zero today. Just come here. I'm indeed a blurry boy. I wanted to try and see if I can top this season. And I was doing, you know, okay the first day or two, but then I ended up getting really sick and then I'm going to the hospital. Didn't really feel like playing at the hospital as much, so I lost like 3 days or something like that. Not that I had made a lot of progress. I thought that said Chris Kane for a second. I was to say, yo, what? No way. But we got 8 days. That's highly unlikely that I'll make it anywhere, but we'll give it a shot. I will say I've been having a lot of fun so far. All I've been playing is DI, and it's been a lot of fun. Trying to stream snipe me? Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Yeah, so all I've been playing is DI. I do have one small problem in that I don't have 4 copies of the new GR, which is very good for a lot of specific matchups, specifically stupid ass Gear Chronicle. This is my only way to retire. Before the end of my turn, because we like going to this stride, which is a lot better. This one is fine, does let me retire, you know, on stride, but we really don't go into that. The other stride is just way better. And other than that, the deck is like really solid. There's 2 open qualifiers in the worst case. Yeah, I was pretty much aiming for that, and like I was gonna skip the grind. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to make it. But this season initially was kind of low in terms of like players, because I was able to hit like, I think I hit like 3 or 4, and I was already almost like top 100 or something like that the first day, and I was like, wow, usually a lot more people are playing. So there was some hope, but you know, I already lost some days, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it unless the top like 45 or whatever have already qualified and it trickled down somehow. But yeah, we'll try and see for the open qualifier. I have to start getting more decks because all I really have is DI right now and Angel Feather. I think I technically have Gurgwit because I managed to nab I think 2 of the new stride, but I don't have like what I think is a good build. Yeah, I managed to get, no, I got one of the stride in SP and then I crafted the other one in SP. That's what happened, which is cool. And Gurgwit becomes really good, but not in time for the championships. You know, I still have Pale Moon, but if I were to go in, it'd probably be like I'd have to bring Pale Moon, and then I don't know what else. Maybe Angel Feather and DI, but I don't know if those really complement each other that well. Nonetheless, let's just jump into it. Because DI feels really good. It always felt good since the first wave of Shorot, but now it feels like way more playable. The second wave didn't really give it anything, honestly. It was kind of whatever, but the third wave feels really good, even though all we really got was like 2 cards. It just ties everything so much better together. So far I have a pretty good matchup against Overlord, because I've been able to beat a good amount of them. I don't know necessarily why that is, if in general Dia has a good matchup against Overlord, but play Overlord, I can't. I have 0 of the stride, and in the box for the stride, for that stride, I have 15 packs left to go through the box. One of them is being that stupid ass stride, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon. He isn't a G flip at least, so there is that, I guess. But I don't even think I have any of the other cards either, like the new grade 2 or any of the grade 1s or Overlord himself. The new grade 3, I don't think I have any of that stuff. I put up the music, or the game volume I should say, for the stream quite a bit, just because I've seen in the other VODs it's kind of low, surprisingly, even though I had it like somewhat high, but I've put it up quite a bit now. I guess let's put this guy in, because this is like the best card. And fortunately I don't have anything else to extend with. I can just do this to put in some damage. Usually I like to go in with the Succubus and the Executioner. So I can get, you know, some good soul charging in, but did not happen that time. So. Also going first, which isn't half bad with this deck, because this skill activates even if I go first, which is nice, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Or get a lot of value out of it right now. Yeah, this is like my new favorite card. But he's such a good win condition. Alright, he's just gonna throw out a bunch of intercepts. I don't really see a lot of Overlord players playing a lot of these cards, so that's kind of interesting. We don't shut down the turn, unfortunately. We do hit a heal, which is fine. Putting these back in the deck is all fine, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that per se. I do not have the best hand right now. I kind of wanted to save this to Soul Charge because I really don't have enough soul right now. I could just swing in with this. I think this is what we'll do. We'll swing in here. Swing in here. If we get the stand, great. If we don't, we'll just retire the Conroe. Oh, we didn't Soul Charge, so we can retire. Never mind. Yeah, so that's just gonna have to be what it is. Because unfortunately, this is GB1. I only play one copy art because it's the only other darkness card I have. Interesting. It's the Great Ride, isn't it? No, this is the Great. Yeah, because I play 4 Baneful, 4 Succubus, and then 4 of the Executioner. And then just 1 of this other Succubus that I used to play 4 of, but now she's just a 1 of, just because she's Darkness and because she can Soul Charge, but unfortunately she's only on GB1. So anytime before that, she's kind of useless, which is kind of good about Shot now, is that you can actually do stuff before you stride, before the only thing you can do is like play I forgot his name, but the guy that on hit Counter Blast 1, Soul Charge 3, that was your only way to Soul Charge early. But now you can actually play stuff out, you know, have some rears, you know, and actually do stuff and Soul Charge, so it fills up your game plan. I have not had a good hand to be able to play this out, unfortunately. Now we have to struggle stride over here. We probably have to go into this, to be honest. Yeah, because there's not being on board, but I really care about retiring. Of course, now I get Stride Plotter. Let's put this in and draw 2, of course. Soul Charge. What do we got in hand? We got a shit hand, bro. I guess let's put this back in. So we can draw, hopefully, into grade 2. I'm not gonna just added a grade 2, but fuck me, I guess. Alright, that's fine. We can do one of these, Go ahead and Soul Charge, flip this. Alright, that's nice. Go ahead and give them power. Lost 1 in order to draw again into another. It's not bad considering what I can do with him, but I can't do much with it right now. So I guess let's play just this, just aggro, I guess. We're obviously not gonna hit any stands. Oh, man, stands. I was gonna say we're obviously not gonna hit any stands. We have like Neon Cloud. Fine. We might actually hit a few here. Alright, I guess put that here. And that's not enough, okay. If this was enough, we could have maybe won, because this has the skill that ignores grade zeros. And since they don't want to use common roll for whatever reason, if this had enough power, we could have actually maybe won, which would have been hilarious. But let's get rid of the common roll already. Alright, back. Decent cards. At least this way we have, you know, some guards. We have stride fodder. We have 2 intercepts. They are going to Legion. Thankfully they don't really have as scary drops. Do not put heal guards. And I decided to not use the combo. Yes. I think I strode first. No, they strode first. So I got the heal guard. So they have no heal guards in the deck. So interesting. Hey, Bluish Saber. I have been alright. Outside of being sick, I'm feeling much better now, thankfully. Just in that recovery period. That's gonna take a bit for me, specifically for me. But other than that, we're doing good. It's just it was just summed up to like some sort of weird vacation, essentially. Where I ended up having to take off some time from work, not working on videos, and you know, not streaming and all that stuff, but also not exactly just goofing off the entire time, just kind of stressing and feeling sick most of the time, just like, you know, like, what is wrong with me? Why am I not better? 50% of the time, and the other 50% of the time, just kind of acknowledging it and just, you know, playing stuff. But didn't get too exciting or too crazy. Other than picking up Zero again, kind of taking it a little bit more seriously. The game is in a weird spot right now. Minus all of the obvious things, just in terms of how the meta for the game works. Because, I don't know, they've gone into like this weird, like, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 mentality, where they've just made everything have its own crazy broken thing. Instead of having any sort of semblance of balance, it's just like, give everyone some crazy shit. That's how we'll balance this game. Hey Sho, how you doing, buddy? I do not have a lot of stands in Seoul, so we can actually go into this retire. An intercept. Swinging with 2 guard restricts. As my camera goes fucking bonkers right now. Let's grab this guy. And don't put in soul. We did manage to hit one of these, so we can draw here. Alright, that's kind of cool. What? How much soul do you need? 13. Gotcha, buddy. So let's go ahead and play this. Grab these two fellas. Throw them in there. I don't even think I need to do that because he soul charges, right? So maybe that was a bad idea. It's fine. The soul charge isn't mandatory, so we should be okay. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. And I don't think the soul charge is mandatory for the skill either, so let's retire this. And no soul charge, but he still gets the rest of these skills. And let's just go in, swing in here, swing in here. Let's check in with this guy that says can't use PGs. You know, he only has PGs. It doesn't matter. He only uses. He doesn't play heal cards, so it doesn't really matter. Stand this. Go. Straight match, but okay, we'll take those. Yeah, the autofocus is being weird for 2 reasons. It's either because I changed it to focus on a specific area instead of my face, which is why it's like doing that thing, I think. The other reason possibly in combination with that is that I've changed the resolution for it to be, instead of like 1920 to be like 4K or something like that, to try and get 4K. I don't know if it's actually worth it, so we're probably just gonna go back to what it was before, but I can't do that right now. I'll have to do that for next stream. You want to play DI? You should. They're expensive to play, unfortunately, because everything is, you know, high rarity. But they play really well. I think they're one of the much better decks as of right now. I have the deck, but since the game is off your phone, oh well. I mean, hey, you can get on BlueStacks. Mine takes forever to load this part. There we go, got all 50 gems. Let's keep on going. Let's want to see if I can get to Legend 10 at least, and I can get my blue Asha. If I can get to 20 this season, we'll call that a win, I guess. I haven't played in a long time. I haven't grinded the ladder in a long time, so if we can get to 20, I think it's a good milestone. It's a nice warm-up. I think this rank season counts also for the thing, and also the next one. So I think the next one's my last chance to try and qualify. That is so annoying. Please stop. Please stop. Okay. Sorry. We just have to kind of put up with it for this stream. I swear it'll not be like that next time. We'll just go back to all the default settings, or not default settings, but all the previous settings I had. I do not like that. Alright, let's stare at this child's buttocks. There we go. Jesus. Why that took so long. Alright, speaking of blue Asha here, we got ourselves Neo Nectar. We're going second, which is nice. No idea what Neo Nectar does nowadays. Yeah, both count, yeah. I don't know. Do you know what the rank reward for next season is? I don't want to put the PG back, to be honest. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to get. I want to get the succubus. Considering it was the first card I had got for Mulligan, I didn't have to put the PG back. Just kind of unfortunate. What is this? I've never seen this girl in my life. A musketeer. Wow. Alright. They did get some support recently in this last set, so see how that goes. I've been wanting to play musketeers for a while. Now they got some more support, so we'll see how this goes. I'm assuming next set is or next rank reward is Alt Mile, right? I think it's Alt Mile. I think it's Asha Alt Mile. I don't know if Chrono Jet gets one again. This? That's interesting. Playing all these decks and just using old cards, which is kind of funny. Do you really need a limit break enabler in this deck? Don't want to bother playing Edge in Darkness? No, right? I don't think I want to give them the kind of blast. They can actually go off turn 2. Next is Alt Mile. Yeah. That's fine. I don't have any copies of him, so. After that is Jet now. Which, I don't know how that season is going to go because it's not a qualifying season, but people are going to try hard just because it's Jet. So that one might be a little bit difficult for me. But Alt Mile, I think it's going to be the same story. Alt Mile season sounds like it's going to be really rough. Let me see if I can change this set.
ダメージチェック。
I probably can. I just don't remember where it is in the sex. So, I'll have to do that some other time.
Stand and draw. Ride.
Very strange match.
Skill 発動。
Alright. Playing these weird, like, budget decks all of a sudden.
Skill 発動。
Draw one. That's fine.
Call.
Could be worse
Skill
than
発動。
this. Wow. Interesting hits. In there. No, I don't know. In case I hit a stand. I don't think these guys ever retire. I am gonna lose him when I use his effect. That's fine. There we go. Never punished? Never punished.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
These are all really old cards. I think this is a really old card. This might be a new card. Yeah, this is new. So this is Strike Fodder. I don't know what the hell this is about. This is just like one of those basics legions that everyone got. And it just says Legion, you get 4K. So it seems like they have a Legion focus build. Doing that thing when they got the internet from like space or something, or whatever the case it is that makes it go so slow. Anyway, sorry. Place by effect. Yeah, I always thought this was pretty interesting. If you place it, you countercharge, and then it's a crit that counts as a draw when you check it. It's pretty cool. And this says when your Musketeer Regard attacks, counterblast 1. Put this unit into the bottom of your deck. Look at the top 4 cards from the top of your deck and call a Musketeer. That unit gets 4K. Does this have to hit? No. Oh wow. So this is just a combo extender for not for free because you have to counterblast, but not half bad. Sucks that it doesn't just go to soul. Going to the bottom of the deck is kind of whatever, I think. This is countercharge. This just gets like 2K every time you place a Musketeer, right? So she can get huge. Veneer here. Just gets 1K for each other Musketeer. Okay. Sucks that it doesn't count. I don't know, each one. Each other. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, sucks that it doesn't count itself. Beating AK on GB1, it would not have been that strong. But hey, whatever. Who am I to judge? I really wish I knew why this thing went so slow. Hello! Undefined Ghost, how are you doing? Please go faster. Please, game. I'm glad at least I rushed them. I really hope they don't heal, so we can end this relatively quickly next turn, I hope, and move on. Because it's not them being slow. Like, they're not playing slowly. It's just, for whatever reason, when it comes back on my side, it shows it at a snail's pace. And it might be the same thing for their side. I don't know. But it's just a bit of a slog to go through. Good, just working on more and more projects. Yeah, that sounds about right. That does indeed sound about right. Got a couple of things I wanted to work on before I got sick. Now I have to see how I can pick those things up. Yes. Come on, just end the turn. There we go. There we go. Now I can play the game. I guess we're going to do this. Discard that. Maybe I should discard it. Discard, I do have a lot of cards in the deck. Let's go ahead and use this first. You lose the Edge in Darkness, but that's fine. We just drew another one. Fortunately, we have a bunch of stands in our hand that I wish were not there. What are we swinging in with? We really don't have much. So let's, I guess, grab this. I guess let's not put anything. Play this. Play this. Play this, play this. Let's go ahead and use this. Let's go ahead and shoot this guy. What? And soul charge here. And let's just swing in here. If we hit a stand, we might be able to win the game here. Still might be able to win the game here, but let's see. There we go. Another one wouldn't hurt. Alright. Because this guy, my favorite dude here, says you need a PG for his attack. If not, can't guard it. Alright, there we go. I know they had their own PG. I think that's a new PG for Musketeers too, so not bad. I am pretty interested in Blue Asha and Musketeers, but I haven't pulled any of them. I've barely been able to pull any of them, and I barely have any of the crafting material for either of them, so we'll see how that goes. I think I just ranked up, right? So that should get me pretty close. Okay, no, I thought I had one more game on my belt, but I don't. Alright, that's fine. Let's keep on. Keep it on. 2 more games, we make it to 9. That's good. If I somehow psychotically made it to 10, and then off stream today made it to 15, and then psychotically tomorrow made it to 25, I'd be right on track to try and top this season. But that will never happen. I do not have that kind of time or that kind of luck to just win games straight like that. World Paladins is kind of fucking busted again, and it's stupid that they can extend infinitely almost, because they have one card. I guess I'll keep the Strike Water. That says, because now they can go from the other grade 2, the first Brave triple R that says when it attacks, call something out. Now they have another one that does the same thing, so they can basically go in with that one, swing, call out the other guy, swing, call out the other guy, and just keep doing ping pong in between the two. Insane. Tried so hard to get into 0, but I couldn't. It wasn't for me. That's alright. Unfortunately, it's not for a lot of people. I have been able to enjoy it a lot. Primarily because it is the only way that it is the first way I should say that I've managed to play Vanguard. Because otherwise I would not have been able to play Vanguard. Let's rush him a little bit here. So naturally I have a soft spot for it, since I didn't get to start with the TCG. I actually started back in 2020 when Vanguard Zero first started. Even though I was following Vanguard right when the anime started, but I didn't get any cards because I didn't have anyone to play with, and I wasn't really someone that went to like locals or anything like that. So I never picked up the game, kind of just watched the anime for a bit and then dropped it, and then picked it up a little bit again when they did the reboot anime, and I was really confused. And then I dropped it again. And then I caught wind of Vanguard Zero, started playing that, and thankfully they decided to do Overdress shortly after that, and it's just, you know, been non-stop Vanguard since then, to be honest. Let's put this in, and if we're lucky we can get us a grade 2, ideally another Demented Executioner. There we go. Secret to gangbang in. Royals is to play grade 2s, all your grade 2s early. Unfortunately, I do not have any other grade 2s because you force them to then play down their important grade 2s. Ooh, hello! But a stand into an extra attack will do. Unfortunately, I won't be able to hit. But it was a cute, cheeky play to instill fear into this person's heart. But yeah, you know, played a bunch of Zero, then Overdress came out. I totally understand why people don't like Zero. Many reasons not to like it, but there's also many reasons to like it. It just is what it is. I picked up the card and kind of just played with my one friend who also played. So it was kind of just me and him, but we started with the OG set 1. Yeah, that was what I was gonna do once I started watching the anime. But I actually watched it with my friend who I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh with. And he was actually the last friend I had that played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I used to have a bunch of friends that played Yu-Gi-Oh! And we like played Yu-Gi-Oh! Together, and then we all kind of like fell off from Yu-Gi-Oh! And started doing other things. And he was like, me and him were like the last ones of our group that played. And then I tried to see if he would like, you know, I tried to gauge his interest into Vanguard when we watched the first episode together, and he was not about it. So I was like, well, I guess I can't play Vanguard because I'm not going to have anyone to play with. So it would have been a very interesting world if I had done it anyways, or if like he was actually interested into playing Vanguard, because that would have been really interesting. I guess we go into this. Let's discard this and put it back. So I was all for it. I would have gone into it. You know, I was mildly interested, very confused with like the clan mechanic and all that stuff, but I would have given it a shot. And tried to pick up some cards and tried playing. I don't know if it would have gone anywhere, right? I think I'm better off the way I am now because I actually managed to like get into it and start playing, competing, going to locals and stuff. I don't know if I would have been able to do that had I played back then, but you know, you never know. Let's go for this. Hey Docs, how you doing? I'm doing good today. Hope you are as well. Let's not put anything back. And then we have enough cards where I can draw one. But I need the counter blast. No. No. All right. Well, that shit's all over my plans. We cannot salvage this in any way, shape, or form. I just about wasted my super expensive stride here. And we're just gonna get our cheeks clapped next turn. Unless by some miracle he just doesn't have a PG or something. This puts him in heal guard range. So alright, yeah, unless for some reason he just doesn't have a PG. Sure. But that was a huge misplay. And I deserve to lose for that. You had pizza? Can't be a bad day if you have pizza. Sure. You got pizza cooking. Wow. Homemade pizza. Look at you. Here today's players. Which boss or nation has your favorite unique attack animation? This is a random one. I think it's used on something else, but Stoikea for Flagberg, not Flagberg himself, but the grade 3 promo has a really cool animation. Other than that, Thegria has a pretty cool one. Grand Race is, you know, pretty cool. I think the coolest one I really liked is like Farbneal. That one's really cool. Chaos looks kind of corny. Greedon is pretty cool though too. Hey Saxy, how you doing? Least favorite is the plant jumping out of the ground. It's so bad. Yeah, for Aurora and for no, I think Aurora has like a slash. But for Magnolia, it looks pretty bad. Cause like the symbol that they draw for it, it looks really corny. Alright, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can salvage this. Do I at least have a lot in soul? No, I only have one, so I can't even go into both of these. So I can go into Gilas and pray, pray that I can win. And if I hit a stand or something like that, you know, we're really good. But Blue Saber, what's your favorite attack animation in Ledier days? Alright, so that's good. That wasn't a stand trigger. There it is. There's the stand trigger I didn't want in my fucking hand. Alright. What do I have in my drop? Yeah, I guess stand away. Tried. I'm just gonna lose all my cards next turn, so I gotta make this work. Alright, so charge. Thankfully this time we have counterblast. But I have to somehow, yeah, there's nowhere around it, huh? Anything that gives me soul, because I have to hit it 50, I have to add this to my hand. And I have to put this into my soul. Because I need 13 soul. Oh! I always forget that I can't use it because I'm not on darkness. Never mind. I should just give up. The second time I misplayed. I needed to grab Executioner instead of her. I got greedy and grabbed her just because I like her, but now we're not gonna be able to use the skill. So charge and add this to hand. That's not gonna do it. Yeah, just swinging Prage. I'm disconnected. I see draw come up. Bruce is your favorite deck, but it has one of your least favorite animations because it's just a ball and a laser that comes down on the point. Yeah, I mean it fits, but yeah, it's not super cool. And I didn't get the stand. I don't deserve the stand. I deserve to lose is what I deserve right now. I probably could have actually won this, but I just misplayed out the wazoo. And now I'm gonna lose. Unless I double heal. So angry. So I hate how white this camera makes me look right now. Because like the white balance or something is like really high, so I look so much lighter than I actually am. Oh no, they actually went into Tengi. Okay. I mean, I'm still dead, but at least I get to keep, you know, my stride fodder if I somehow survive. So that's nice of them. Maybe they just also don't have it yet, which is, you know, cool. Understandable. Where is chat? There it is. For lyrical boss streams, because it looks like a concert and such. I kind of hate them because they just look so corny, and some of them take so long. It only makes sense for Leonorn. Like, I guess that they're all idols in a band or whatever, but I don't know. Prison has a dope animation. I don't think I've seen the... I might have seen the prison one once and thought it was cool, but I honestly do not remember. Do we even have heals in deck? We do have 3 heals in deck. So, there's a smidge of a chance that we can survive this if I hit like all 3 of them. Ideally not the first one right now. But if we can hit a defensive... But I still need like an army of heals to survive this. And for him to not check anything. Alright. That dwindles my chances even more. Alright. I'ma just play on my phone for a bit and wait for this to be over. Because not much we can do. Honestly, I deserve this for misplaying twice in 2 separate turns, which is a bit much, don't you think? It's a bit much, don't you think? It's a bunch of change and bullets everywhere. Oh, I thought it was like the fists, but I guess not. Look, if we're gonna have idols and music and standing and you bang Dream back, oh, maybe someday. Yeah, no heal. I deserve this L. I fucked up and used the counter blast that I needed for my stride, and then I grabbed the wrong card to soul charge to use for my stride skill. Not that it would have maybe mattered, but oh well. Had I hit the stand, maybe it would have mattered, but it didn't. Bang Dream would make a lot of sense in lyrical though, but who knows? Maybe for local set 4 that they're skipping entirely, and pretending that the what is it? Festival collection is lyrical 4, but I don't know. This summer Vanguard is going to be kind of interesting because we're getting Token Rambu finally, which who knows how that's going to work out, right? Like, them boys have been left out for eons, right? Like, they don't even have effect triggers. Like, regular Ragnarok has effect triggers, and Token Rambu doesn't even have that. They barely have effect PGs, right? So they're gonna have to do some crazy shit to make that even worth buying, because they can't leave them super mid, right? Because why would they create a product that does nothing for them, right? So they have to like do some crazy shit. But to do that in one set to catch up this collab set to everything else, that sounds like a tall order. And then there's all the reprints happening, as well as all of the new lyrical stuff. And then possibly yet another lyrical set, because I think we're supposed to get 2 a year. So, yeah. My favorite bear is like a spear of gravity. Power turning into 2 energies, raining down an opponent. I don't know, it's kind of... I was mildly disappointed by that one, just because of the fact that I had... As a Barrow player, I had always envisioned it differently when Barrow attacked. So I was kind of like, okay. Sure. So I don't know if I'd get all the bands in one set, but you'd take Rise a Slim. Is that an actual band, or is that like a medication that I should be taking? Let's go ahead and ride into where Tiger Jaguar. Swing in here. Don't have our little buddy Edge in Darkness. God, I can't believe I pushed them. I played so well up until I fucked up. Like, it was just like playing great and then just straight dip down. Absolute bad. Okay. Yeah, this guy's insane. This is literally just Counter Blast 1. Call out someone from your deck. Like, they didn't have enough cards that did that, but oh well. Must be nice to be main character. That's unfortunately right. So, oh no, I do have the other Sakuras. Oh, I'm just stupid. It's okay. It's fine. Put this into Soul. And then play this. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, does she even have Darkness? But never mind, she does. Ask how Pfizer can save you today. I'll make sure to give him a call. Yeah, so play down double intercept here. Not that it really matters too much, but we don't want them to, you know, get away with keeping their intercepts in hand. Yeah, hold on, I gotta lower the white balance. Look like a powdered donut, for God's sakes. There we go, that's a little bit better. It's dark as hell, but at least I don't look like the whitest person in the world. Alright, so let's turn this on. That's a lot better. Got some nice intimate lighting. Yeah. Put that there. Okay. Do not have the best hand. See how this goes. We will do this properly this time. Hey Cruz, how you doing, buddy? Generation. Put that in. Cool. Intercepts. Needed that. So charge. What do we got in hand? Yeah, I guess we can draw a card. And I have Counter Blast this time. So I'm not the world's biggest idiot this time. We will not put this in because I cannot use the counter charge. Learn from your mistakes. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. I just bought a green screen for $10. No idea how to use it. What kind of green screen is it? How am I feeling? I'm feeling so much better. Thank you for asking. I am doing everything I can just to, you know, feel better. I'm like feeling better. I'm not 100% better just yet, but I'm feeling so much better. I guess I kind of want to kill this, to be honest. Not as nice, because I would have liked to have checked that, but hey, whatever. I guess we won't push him like crazy this time around. He's evolving. Ugh, and I get rewarded for it. I get rewarded with the stand. Come on, don't have a PG, don't have a PG, don't have a PG, don't have a PG, don't have. Alright. That's fine. I could have attacked it, I forgot. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know if that's a misplay or not. I could have swung in here. He didn't check any defensives. Swung in here. Still no defensives. Swung in here. Stood this. PG check, which would have been 100 times better. Then I could have retired this. Every time I see that dog, as much as I love dogs, I was like, no. Free counter charge 2? No. No, I'm not letting you have that. What? Alright, whatever. Small misplay, not a minor, not a major one like last time. Yeah, that definitely would have been a better route. Alright. First try into this. I honestly don't remember what any of this shit does. Because I stopped playing ranked as seriously once they got like this stuff. Like that set where it was just try 3 again. That's kind of where I stopped playing ranked as seriously for a bit. And then I came back a little bit and I stopped playing. And now we're back again. Speaking of dogs, how is Bastion doing today? He is doing well. He had a nice sleepy day. I have not been able to take him out, unfortunately. I've been trying to make an effort to take him out every day, but we've not been doing a great job of that, unfortunately. He very much enjoys his walkies, but other than my neglect of his walking needs, he's doing well. Thank you for asking. I'll make sure to give him some pets once we're done here. Yeah, because he could just call the other guy, call it here, and then call the other guy here. I don't know why he boosted, but he can just call the other stupid triple R, this guy, and then this guy can call this guy. He could have very easily pushed me to 5, done a check that way. I don't know why he boosted. Maybe it was an accident, or does this have a skill on boost? No. Yeah, I don't know why he boosted. Just, what? They got an intercept from the back row. Are you fucking kidding me? That is so unfair. They do not need an intercept from the back row, bro. Unbelievable. Does it still have it or no? Doesn't have the symbol, so I don't think it has it, right? I guess because he's not on Brave anymore or whatever. Alright, yes, this is why I need a two more, a full playset of that guy, because I could have used it right now. How are we looking on stands? We got a few in hand. Do we have some in soul? I'm gonna have a lot in soul. I guess I can just go for it, because otherwise I'm dead, right? I wish I had Strive Fodder, but whatever. Let's see if we can do this. That kind of helps on So Charge. That's kind of perfect. Let's add this to hand. Let's don't put. Yep. Use this. Become blurry. Become one with the blur. Play this here. Play this here. Thin out the deck a smidge. Put this here. I'm gonna have to put a PG in. Full blur, 100% blur. Stream is only blurred. Why would you expect to see my face in this stream? There we go. Put this here. We're gonna use one counter blast here for this guy. In case I hit the stand, then I can restand him and swing in, ideally with good numbers, but we'll see. Back these two. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, we put back decent amounts. Power up these guys. Let's go. The blur is the darkness state. That's right. Let's go. Another stand. Let's go. The heal. You better have 4 PGs, my dude. All 4 PGs better be in that hand right now. Because if not, my dude, how do I want to do this? I only have 1 drive. Okay, cool, bet. Get fucked. Cool, get fucked. Oh, what the fuck? Why is this in it? Oh my god, are you kidding me? It just becomes random. It just randomly becomes active all of a sudden. Unbelievable. Because now he's in Brave. Oh my god. Whatever, at least we still won. Fucking surprise intercept. I don't believe that. Can't believe he gets an intercept that activates in middle of battle. Oh man. I might stop playing heal guards because the other Charlotte is like good just because I get to retire before, but he doesn't choose, so I guess he's really not worth it. He's good as a rear guard because he does the same thing where you can't use grade 0s. So if you don't have 4 PGs against dark regulars, it's a wrap. If you have 4 PGs and like a grade 3 in hand, it's kind of a wrap, buddy. All right. I'm glad I got to face Ult Mile after I fucked up against Ult Mile and I managed to even it out. That's good. All right, let's see if we can make it to 9. Had I maybe not misplayed and won that previous game, we might have had enough time to make it to 10. As I disappear before your eyes. Ooh, it's all a dream. This is ridiculous. Can you can you focus? Can you attempt to focus? I can't press the button because my finger gets in the way. Oh, I think I started recording the video. I give up. There we go. This kind of doesn't matter against this matchup, but it does have darkness. That kind of sucks. When playing against Gurgward, I say the same thing randomly getting intercepted. Yeah, okay, it's just a VP farmer, thank God. At least Gurgward, you know it's coming. But Gurgward's intercept, ironically, is fair. Ironically, unless they have a new one that I don't know about. But it is ironically fair in the fact that they have to put 2 cards back, so they can't have 5 intercepts, unlike some mechanically steampunk based deck that can set up 5 intercepts turn 2. Gurgward can only have 4 intercepts max. Current match time 35 card deep in the deck, no pure light. Oof. That is unfortunate. I'm assuming you're talking about Gear Days, but have you been playing Prison in like RL docs, or I know you've been playing other stuff, but do you still like mainly play Prison? Let's throw this out there. Great options there. Yeah, sure. Put that in there. Excuse me. Gomenasai. Put that in there just so that I can maybe hit grade 3. But this is an actual Vanguard, so it's not going to add to my hand, unfortunately. The Intercept grade 1 gets hit soon. Don't cry. Yeah, soon. After the championships, right? I'm sorry, bro. Whenever that shit comes up, it's just like, oh my god. It is so ridiculous. Like, Gears is just on. I can't believe they made Gears good in every single format. Like, I don't understand what has happened. Like, like Chrono must have literally transcended the anime realm into like the human realm somehow, and got a job on the like R&D or the design team or the balance team at Bushiroad, and he was like, yo, Gear Chronicle ass, let's make that shit tier 1 in every possible way that we can. Like, it's just ridiculous. I just do not understand how is that possible. We Stride, this one, discard these two. I don't know. I try to shift away from it because IRL. Shift away from it IRL because people know what to do against it. But for your first love, yeah, unfortunately. It's also the fact that you haven't been able, like Prison, hasn't really been able to get anything new, which is weird for me to say because Prison is still a good deck, right? It can still do what it needs to do. Obviously, everyone knows how to play against Prison at this point, ideally. But it's still a good deck, right? It still gives a lot of decks a hard time. So in terms of them not getting anything, I don't know what you can give Prison. It's a pretty, like, it's kind of like Nirvana, Nirvana Mahar. It's kind of like the perfect deck, right? They have everything that they need already. Same thing you can say with, you know, Seraph Snow. It kind of has everything that it can play around with. So I don't know what else you really need to give it, and I also don't want to live in a world where Prison's really good again, to be honest with you. So I don't know, it's a weird one. But yeah, they really haven't given you guys any new tools that you can actually play with. I would be interested in seeing a different style of Prison, like a different sort of game plan for the deck. But yeah, it hit next month or the next one, so it's pretty safe to assume that it would be hit before the circuit. Oh no, you're maybe right, because the circuit is in, when is it? No, because it's in what's in April? Is April open qualifiers then? I thought the circuit was in April, but I think that might be open qualifiers. I don't remember. I don't know when the circuit is, because it gets hit not in April, but in May, because that's when we should be getting that month. Because after the Bermuda month, which is next month, right? So it should be getting hit after Bermuda month. So it's in May. So so I guess that's crazy. That's crazy, because that's when presumably all the buffs are active too. I'm sure most of them are not going to be like super playable, but that's crazy. The only ones that are worth noting are obviously Victor and Gurgrid. Those are the only ones that'll probably affect the meta that I can think of off the top of my head, because everything else was just kind of like the other lower archetypes that aren't really seeing play. So that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm sorry, Gears is just too strong right now. Like, I don't mean it in like a, oh, I hate Gears kind of way. It's just like they are just, whoo, Nelly. It is pretty complete, I agree. Maybe a countercharger outside of Bulbon, I guess. But what do you really need the countercharger for? Like, I guess that would give you more options, but like, I don't know. Mine feels like that different method, in my opinion, but maybe I'm not as clever as I thought. I mean, just in general, like, I don't know what it is. Like, I get Prison's a control deck, and I get we need control decks. I am obviously against control decks, but I can understand that they need to exist, right? They have their place. Prison is done in a very interactive way, in a very not super restrictive way, depending on the matchup and the deck you're playing. But it's done in a way where it's not like a retire deck where you it's very hard to play around it, right? You can very easily, for most decks, maybe not easily, but you can find a way to play around Prison, which, speaking of the deck, which makes the deck, you know, every Prison match like really like its own thing, right? Man, I need the PGs because it's gonna blow my fucking ass up. I have to put this back. I have to put these two back and pray that I get the other Shoro, which I don't. I'm dead. I'm straight dead. I don't have the Succubus. I don't have PGs. I don't have a Stride to go into. We're dead, man. Unless I top deck everything. Yeah, it doesn't really help me a lot, to be honest. All these heals are kind of becoming a detriment right now. I could play him out, but I don't see the point in rushing them right now. Probably gonna need that next turn to attack the little mouse intercept if he plays it or something like that. Now it's to find a Jet Slayer, and that's that. According to the, what was it, Yusha? It's the restanding rears or restanding Vanguard decks. Which I don't know how I feel about that. Obviously, Overlord is really good, but I don't know if that makes him necessarily a jet killer. Just because he's really good. According to Japan, it's Welstra in set 9, but Welstra has a really bad matchup against Eva, so I don't know. I mean, I think it has a bad matchup against Eva, but maybe I'm wrong. So I don't know how that works out. But the general consensus seems to be if you can retire their stuff because of the fact that they're committing and trying to rush you, they won't have as much of a board presence and their hand size won't matter. Other than that, it's just something that can end the game before their third stride, because on their third stride you cannot do anything. You are just demolished because everything gets like plus 30, right? So it is just curtains for you at that point. Come on, Shohrot. Alright. So I think that's the main important key, is to be able to end the game before they can what's his name? Fate Rider a third time. Because the second time alone is super strong, right? The third time it's you're dead no matter what. Right? Can I choose to not ride to grade 3 and an IM stride? No, I don't think that works. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're on grade 3. It only matters if they pass a turn on grade 3. This sucks so much. Like normally this would suck. Well, actually, I don't know. They didn't play anything else. Okay. Yeah, because like normally this would suck, but with this hand, it sucks even more. All right. Hopefully this crit gets me into Shoro in hand. Come on, please.
ル発動
Right deck is indeed will forever be the best mechanic in the world. I don't even know what to discard. Honestly, I don't know if it matters what I discard. Because I don't think I can bring anything back from my drop right now. Oh. Okay. Please stop giving me heals. Give me no. Okay. Okay. Oh, Lord Almighty. This is not even gonna activate. I'm not even gonna be able to have the extra interest. He's just gonna be there, chilling like a villain. Sure. Where the fuck is this fucking guy? What the fuck? Where is it? Dear God. Okay. Anyways, hey Ek, an asking person in my area is interested in Chrono Jet. The ones who want Jet already have it in V. That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. You know that they're gonna end up playing a Chrono Jet. Ain't no human player, ain't no competitive player that can resist the the call of the best deck ever that ever existed in all time, supposedly. That just makes everyone shits their pants, and it only costs $50. Ain't no way. Alright, let's see what they're gonna bot deck. Maybe they're dumb and they'll bot deck Edge and Darkness. No, alright. That's fine. Bro, I swear to God, if I get 2 short health and damage, now that I said it, it's probably gonna happen, but if that happens, bro, what am I even supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What can I possibly do here? He even has the crit to draw, so he's gonna have a bunch of cards in hand. Like, I have like what, 7 soul? I can't even activate any of my skills. Oh no. Most players here have Prison Gravidia. They all stopped using it quickly. Using it quickly out of getting bored of it. Oh. Well, I guess if you're just talking about like a local scene, I guess that kind of makes sense. But my locals are a lot more try-hardy, so I don't have that courtesy. Not that everyone plays like, you know, there are people that play the stuff that they like, but my local is somewhat big, so a lot of people play, you know, what wins. So, you only want the Jet nerves? I want people to enjoy the deck and not fear him. Yeah. It just does way too much, man. Like, they got the defensives with the intercepts. They got this that lets them extend. They got the other one that lets them extend. They got stuff that gives them power to hit. Like, it's just unbelievable. Finally, you stupid vampire. You fucking vampire piece of shit. Where have you been? Where the hell have you been? What do I even do now? Gillis can't do shit. I have to just like go into this and then just hope that my asshole is, you know, intact once they go into like Heritage or whatever the hell it's called. You get a more victory for playing the more stylish deck, I guess. That's all I got. Everything Morpheus is the reoccurring threat here. Interesting. Orpheus did get second at Worlds. Unfortunately, I think most of it is just due to the fact that it has a good matchup, but seems like Orpheus is going to be a much better deck. So annoying. It seems like it's gonna be a much better deck after, you know, given the anime implications that's happening. Great. Awesome. Love it. Love having chariots. So good. More chariots. I was complaining that we didn't have enough chariots currently in this deck. So now we have more, which is great. I've always wanted more chariots. And now we can stand the chariot. Let's go. I could have said this, but it doesn't really matter. They both hit. Lost in darkness. Hey Dawnbreaker, how you doing? Who wants to go into Soul? You, I guess? Still don't have a crit? Alright. Whatever. Didn't need that anyways. Reference in KU in an instance if you open a good hand. Just that it can break really bad, yeah. Because they have to play like 10 orders. And not only can they break, but if they don't kill you your first grade 3 turn, they have nothing after that. So. Is this the stupid skip turn? No. Oh my god. This is a stupid asshole that bot decks all my cards. Yep, alright. That's fine. I only had one intercept, but alright, buddy. Go off. Get rid of the board that I worked so impossibly hard to build. Go ahead, play your 10 intercepts. There we go. Yep. Yeah, I don't know, even if someone survived this turn, which is looking, no, because he's just gonna bounce around like 10 times. Even if I survive this turn, I have nothing for next turn. And just the fact that he has 3 intercepts, I can't do anything unless I top deck the other Charlotte, stride into that one, hit the intercept by luck, but then I still can't do anything. Because I don't have any other cards. So I have to, like, from the stride, draw into something. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Sounds good. If only I could do 1 damage to you, that would be great. Nope. I don't know. This. What does it matter? I guess I could have gone into the other guy. The Charlotte stride and tried to retire the whole board, but I'm still attacking into nothing, so it doesn't matter. I have a bunch of shit in my deck that I can draw into, I guess. But I should have just added something for my hand, but whatever. Let's see if this draw 2 is worth it. Alright. Alright. I guess put that in there. Play this. Play this. And just swing. Swing. And swing. Okay. Wait. Wait. Wait a minute. There's hope.
there's hope.
Vanguard にアタック。
ダメージゲットチェッククリティカルトリガースキル発動。
これはチームのために立つだけだ。
I can't believe that's so stupid. Oh man, that's got to be like the only weakness that deck has is that every time they always have like 3-4 cards in deck, even though they play that guy that puts stuff back. Like I've always seen them only have like a few cards left. I can't believe we won that just because I hit a stand. Oh man, otherwise I just would have died. But I don't know. They didn't seem to play that guy that put stuff back into their deck, so maybe I was good either way, but whoo, this one brat that gets all the treatment lately, it definitely seems to be the case, but I don't know why. All right, I'm punching the face is always a good thing. I wish I did the punching, but he just kind of punched himself. Oh man, I guess that was good perseverance. Yeah, because I don't think I've ever bricked that hard. I bricked once that hard, and then I just didn't play it out. I was just like, you got it, bro. I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna put myself through this heartache. Oh boy, can I please go second? Okay. This matchup is pretty rough, but I can make do. It was just really a skill issue. Yeah, I guess so. I think I want to put the other PG back, honestly. Okay, like if I didn't put that other PG back, I would have gotten shot out. Minions are at least more tolerable now. Not from what I've heard on Twitter and have seen from the BRO results. I don't know. VP Pyramid's a whole bag of worms I don't want to get into. Fortunately, we have to ride into Chicken in the Darkness and with a heal that hopefully I can put back later. Alright, we got rid of one of that guy, which is good. Because he kinda be a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Alright, they're gonna rush me. Because that's fair and balanced. Alright, now they just need to search out their stupid thing. Gotcha. Get punished. Get punished. No, get rewarded. Get gifted everything. Stomp through me. Alright, cool beans. Alright. I don't think I have any way of rushing them, to be honest. I need a grade 1, which I do not have. My best bet is playing this, getting the guy that lets me draw, but I did not get him. I guess I can play down another one. There we go. Force him to play some more intercepts, maybe not swing in. No grade 1. That is unfortunate. Just Vanguard 0. Swing in here. Alright. Nothing for me. Fine. And I guess let's get rid of this. Not that it really matters. Not that very useful for you. So we can at least push him to 5. We can sustain a turn. And then try and win the following turn. Alright, we got this dumb bastard. He can just dominate without even striding. Okay. He at least didn't want to play his grade 2s, so that was the right play. Okay. Guess I'll just get pushed to 5 here. And lose 2 stands. And not have stride fodder. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. What do I do? I guess we go into this. What else am I gonna do? I guess I get rid of you. Yes, I know it's higher than 4 or 3. Whatever. Great. Thanks for giving me a stride fodder now. Okay, that's decent. Alright, that's awesome. I think we might need this. I don't know. Put in Edge and Darkness. Let's go ahead and draw. Or not Edge and Darkness, but we're Tiger. God damn it! Shut I don't need you right now. Alright, guys. Y'all need to chill. I only have one. Whatever, man. Whatever. Try and get a PG out of this. Alright, just heal guard. Okay, fine. Put this here. Yeah, I think I kind of need the PG over the heal guard. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, to be honest. I don't think it's gonna make a difference, but might as well get it. And we can try and put the heal back if we're lucky. What? Unfortunate. And let's hope for the high roll here. Probably not, 'cause I have all my stands in hand. Oh, maybe not. Let's go. This gets plus 10, right? Plus 10, 19. Yeah, so let's pump this up. Yeah, there we go. No PG, you say? No PG, you say? Bro, come on. Come on, man. Alright, at least the heal did get put back. Alright. Let's see if we can survive this. I'm sorry, what? At the start of the right phase, hold plus 1, draw a card, call a card from your hand, choose a card from my hand. Oh, call it. Okay. It's their first stride, so it shouldn't be too bad. Because this gets 1 free dominate. This swings into another intercept. It doesn't retire it. That adds something from bind to hand, right? That kills that. Then he selects it again. Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll bind and intercept. And then this attacks into this. This kills itself 3 times to the face. I don't heal because I'm not good enough. And unfortunately, I could not get the other PG out of my deck from all those drawings that I did. So
完全ガード
I just have to hope he doesn't crit me, which he's done the entire game. And hope that I hit the 1 in 9, 1 in 10 chance.
ダメージチェック
That sucks. That sucks.
こんなところで負けるわけには
Let the record show I had that one. They just happen to heal on 6. Which I know is part of the game, but when you're playing against dominated, feels feels a lot worse. But alright, that's just how that be. Alright, I think we're gonna call it there. It's a little earlier than usual, but starting to feel a bit winded, and definitely need to eat some dinner. But thanks everyone for stopping by. Sorry again for being out sick for so long, but don't expect, I guess, any videos this week per se, aside from the meme video I put up on Monday. I'm gonna just try and take this week to 1, recover, but also just 2, get everything back in order so we can start, you know, making videos and shit and streaming more regularly. Even though we're doing that right now, but you know what I mean. And I will definitely get this camera situation fixed. And we'll probably do Deer Days on Friday, sorry, Thursday. Or we might deck build IRL. I haven't decided yet. I played a little bit of Deer Days while I was sick. Managed to learn like Greedon and some other stuff, so might do that. But get some KFC, maybe, might be chicken related. I don't know if it'd be specifically Kentucky Fried, but probably gonna get some chicken. But alright, the Game versus Gear could be a video alone. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that, to take the streams and post them. I just don't know if anybody would really watch them, but I might do that for that one, even though 90% of it is just me complaining, but we'll see. Feel better soon, thank you. Never replied to your text. I might have typed it and just never pressed send. Sorry about that. But yes, good night, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Play Vanguard. Have yourself a damn good one, and we'll be back Thursday with some more Vanguard. But yeah, till then, take care.